Okay, you can just press it. So, I'm just gonna make a quick comment on this because I know it's one of those things that people like. Part of what people liked when they saw like the trailers for this coming out is that they brought in some of the stuff from the Japanese version that was changed in the North American version. Like one of the things was text light is blue in the North American version, where it's red in the original. I already said I like the blue light more personally. I just think I just think it kind of looks better. I get the red, like going to red kind of makes it look more evil and stuff, but I like it. I like it as blue. I mean, it almost makes me wonder if like they might pull like the light switching when Tex kind of decided to go good guy, you know. Um, Again, I guess that's spoilery, but I don't think it should be too much of a surprise. So the other thing here is what we just read that I believe Vivian mentioned, like the whole transgender thing. I believe that was in the original Japanese release, but then it was changed in the North American version. I don't care. Like it's just one of those details that I'm sorry, I don't care about stuff like that. And I'm sure this might come off as maybe controversial to someone. I just don't care. It's not a character detail, especially in a game like this that I'm like, "Oh, that adds so much to that character." I don't know. I have very like let me say this. It does not hurt the game in my opinion or anything to have it in here because it's not like they make it a big deal and try to have meta commentary or anything like that. I don't care. And when I see people getting so hyped that's been put in the game, I understand, especially for some people, especially for those who are really for that kind of stuff. I get it. Just for me personally, I don't give a shit. I, it's just it like it's just not a detail that really adds anything in my books. And again, to a Mario game, in a Mario for a Mario game, it's not something that I would be like, ah, yes, we need a transgender character. You know, like it feels almost out of left field to throw that into this game, but into any Mario game really. But that's just my 2 cents on it. I do not mean to. I was going to use some kind of metaphor, but I don't mean to push anyone's buttons or upset anyone. I'm just sharing my raw opinion on it. That I just don't think it changes anything about the game for me personally. I don't think it makes the game better or worse that they included it. So I think there are more substantial things to be talked about, like the backtracking issue in the original and the overall world design being a little more uh I don't want to call it streamlined, but like just kind of settling to have things be more fast travel-esque instead of having it like feel like an adventure to kind of get to your destination, you know? Because in the original that felt like a part of it. It was just like there was an adventure just to get to your location and then actually start the quest. And this game it feels way more go through a few screen transitions and then you're good to go. You know, you're at your location, you can now things will really start. And it just like makes the world feel less interconnected. It makes the world feel less like an actual place, right? They've like I've said before, they kind of just settled for like having pipes everywhere to go to all your major chapter destinations, basically. Which pretty sure like almost every chapter starts after you go through a pipe to that area, right? So, and yeah, it leads to a lot of backtracking in this game. We'll see if this game does anything to make that a little better. I'm almost wondering if that pipe in the house is actually going to like help with the going back and forth. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm going to take a small break, grab a drink, and then I'll return and finish the chapter. All right, and I'm back. I think one thing I forgot to maybe I might have forgotten to finish the thought up on this fully earlier was when I was talking about getting the chance to meet one of the avatar creators in at their booth. I wasn't in like a super big instance. I'd actually just joined a small one that I'd only gotten a few like there was only a few other people there. And I don't know, like I'm pretty sure he joined after I did. And I just kind of happened to go by that booth. I think probably just around the time he got there. Like, I don't think he'd been there for that long. And he said hi. And I had one of those moments where it's like, I looked at him, I looked at the booth, I looked at him, I looked at the booth, and I was like, here I am. I had one of those moments. So I was like, just taking a second to really say anything because I was not registering like I just thought the guy was being friendly, I just thought this guy saying hi because I'm he's just maybe looking for someone to talk to or something. And then I realized, oh shit, that's the model creator. So I'm always one of those people like I'm very humbled and honored when I get to meet someone kind of that caliber, if you will, like um because like yeah, they're not it's not like they're a famous creator by this mean. Like I definitely don't think they're one of like the most well-known model creators. I think they only have like two models or something, and I believe based on what they said their first model didn't really take off, right? So this guy is not some super popular model creator, but like I still just feel so honored and lucky and um privileged to meet them at their booth of all places. And yeah, I had a fun chat with them. Definitely like one of the other highlights was that I would say it was kind of like going to that neurodivergent meetup and then chatting with him. And I guess oh man, my mind just trailed off. Side comment. This game gives you like the 100 coins or whatever when you clear a boss, I believe, right? When you do something like that, which the original didn't do. So I think that's why I'm so stocked up in coins because I was just looking, I was like, man, I have 840. Um But yeah, I was really happy. It was something that I always remember, and I got to friend the guy, send him a friend request. I should have asked, tried to get him on Discord, but he later he went to a more busier uh instance, which I don't blame him. Like it's hard to know if like the instance we were in was gonna get much more busy. Like we maybe had 10-ish people there. I wasn't the only one that stopped by and talked to them. Other people did eventually, but it was fun because I did just get like one-on-one time with him for a bit, which I'm generally better with at on one-on-one conversations. It's just generally how I am. I'm not like as again with having some level of social anxiety. The bigger a group gets, the less and less likely I am to say something, right? Uh, it was fun because I was mostly talking with him about the video he made. So a lot of booths have these like advertising videos that have I don't think I actually knew that they had a time limit, but it's apparently 60 seconds. So he had to make this fun little video. Well, he didn't have to, but he chose to make this fun little video. So it's 60 seconds long. And it's like Indiana Jones inspired. And it's got that stupid meme. And when I say stupid, I just mean it in like the fun sense that like a lot of memes are kind of stupid, if you ask me, but it makes me laugh. Definitely watched that meme over a number of times. But it has that meme of the guy like that said I learned 3D animating or whatever just to make this meme. And it's like a dragon and it's singing a song, but then it becomes horribly whatever. And he's like, I got a gun, cocks the gun and shoots it. And then the words just start becoming whatever. So it was that he incorporated a bit of that into the video for after his because it's his model that's going through the cave and he takes the thing and then the dragon pops up and starts singing that, and it's just it got a good laugh out of me. And then the treasure itself was just like, oh, it's a discount code for the model because a lot of people put their models on sale during Ferality. Ah. So I was chatting with Rotbeak in Toadtown on Instant Message yesterday. And he said he'd just gone fiber optic on his home network. You believe that? Rad. Rad. I bet he's downloading 100 meg apps with no problems on those fat pipes. He's probably surfing that Feather Club for Crow's site, Crow's site at speed of light now. Yeah, it just blows me away, all that this information age hype you hear about. And yeah, it's all games and featherless sites that are driving the technology. Yeah, but I think tech bus survivors can thrive if they get viable business models. It seemed, man, I'm pretty sure the fiber optic was definitely a new thing that was added there. Because I'm pretty sure fiber optic was not a thing back in 2004. I could be wrong. Maybe it was just ridiculously expensive back then, but I'm pretty sure fiber optic is like a newer thing that came in probably like a decade after the original was released, would be my guess. Oh, this is still about fossil fuels. I remember this. I've been really depressed lately thinking about the depletion of fossil fuels. Yeah, tell me about it. We've got to come up with a renewable energy source before that happens. Like wind or hydroelectric. Hydroelectric. I think solar energy probably has the greatest potential. I think that's still the same. I don't know. Now I think about it, the first batch of crows may have been similar. I'm pretty sure in my original playthrough, I did go and talk to all the crows. Well, listened in on all of them at least, so I could honestly just do like a one-for-one comparison. This Twilight world is too full of pain and contradiction, too full of broken dreams. Perhaps I was only given wings so that I could flee the terror of mundanity? That's always a hard word. Hey Maud, listen to this. Ronnie, my oldest, is taking his SATs this year. Oh, is little Ronnie that age already? Well, bless my feathers, Flo. So that Mario guy meeting with the mayor, he's actually the bad guy, right? And nobody even knows. Humans are so dumb, it makes me want to peck their noses. The only soul that knows the bad guy's name is locked under creepy steeple I hear. And it's obvious that saying his real name is his one weakness. So I wonder how all this is going to end up then. Well, thanks to you. Did you hear that? If we search under creepy steeple, maybe we can find out that guy's real name. Let's go to creepy steeple. Okay, I kind of wanted to just re-listen that again because I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of funny if they actually reacted to that because you know, as it said, like they're eavesdropping. So surely they would hear Mario and Vivian literally talking about that right under them. I'm guessing this still won't take me. I had to try again. I'm sorry. I'm very curious about that pipe. Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. I would have done this back in town, but that wouldn't have looked very good, would it? So this is the one who stole your name and body. Huh? He looks sort of familiar to me. Alright. Can the chatter. Here's the deal. You get your chance, then I stomp you. If you guess my real name, then you get your body and name back. Fire away. No name. Sick. Oh, that's not fun. I think that's new, just having the escape option instead of having to go into the fight and then run away. He must have been hiding there in ambush, waiting for you to show up. Well, forget him. Let's get your name back. Damn it. Alright. Alright, I don't have that move yet. I was like, man, it's time to use one of her later moves, like one of her upgraded moves, and I was like, oh, right. I don't have that yet. I did hit the wrong button. And yeah, I realized I probably should have gone for the Goomba since he was powered up. I guess I just hate getting put to sleep.